What's up, everybody? It's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we made it through the Union Cave, and we caught a Sandshrew, who is our third Pokemon on the team. We actually didn't go over our Sandshrew here. It has good attack and defense, and that's about it when it comes to ground types. Got decent speed, though, a bit more than what you see on a Geodude. But yeah, Swift and Scratch right now are its only offensive options, and we got it level 15 off screen. And we also got here to Azalea Town. Took care of Team Rocket, met them for the first time. It was an action-packed episode. Go check it out. Speaking of this, the Slowpoke well. I forgot to mention the biggest thing about it. You can find wild Slowpoke there. Yeah, they are water and psychic type. Kinda hard to use in the early game, but they really pick up steam in the mid game with the HM for Surf. They are good. They do evolve kinda late-ish. At least Slowbro does. Slow King you can get as soon as you find a King drop. But if memory serves, wild Slowpoke sometimes have them. So, with a little bit of luck, you could get yourself a very early Slow King. Slowbro and Slow King both excel with physical attacks. I mean, not physical. They both excel with special attacks. Even though their physical attacks aren't that bad, at least for Slowbro. It does get Belly Drum, and Slowpoke, oddly enough, has more physical attacks than special attacks starting out. But Slowbro has more physical defense, Slow King has more special defense, so get whichever one pleases you. Now with that out of the way, we got some more Slowpoke around the town that we saved them. Yawn. Yeah. But with Team Rocket gone, we can take on the gym. I think I want to use Sandshrew in its debut battle. And we'll take him on. Yo, Challenger. Bugsy's young, but his knowledge of bug Pokemon is for real. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bug Pokemon don't like fire. And you do have options for fire types. Well, an option, Growlithe. But your starter could be fire as well. Flying type moves are super effective too. But you could have Pidgey, Spearow, stuff like that. Zubat, honestly. Even though it's not the best. But let's go ahead and head on in here, though. You want to see the leader? We come first. It's May from Hoenn. Look at that. Watch, she send out a Silcoon. Amy and May. Their names are basically the same, except you switch the M and the A. Funny enough. Starting with Ladybug. I think I said this, but I'll say it again. One of the Pokemon I despise the most in Johto. Ledian is such a disappointment. It has base 35 attack. Fully evolved, base 35 attack. But for some reason uses good physical moves, especially in later games. Ledian's best stat is special defense at like base 110. It's really just death fodder and a baton passer, I guess. But that's about it. But look at Sandshrew, though, using two Swifts, a couple Swifts to take out the opponents, though. That's not bad. I'm excited to use Sandslash. I told you I wanted some challenge, and these three Pokemon right here are going to give us some challenge, because looking at the last three Pokemon I have on my list, you guys are going to say, what do you mean challenge? But you guys will see that in due time. Basically, you have to go around the world here and battle probably a min of 2 of them, minimum of 2. But, I mean, of course, like I've said before, gym trainers, I couldn't say it last gym because they were not skippable. They are skippable in Hoko So Silver, however, but they are, that you can skip some right here. Gym trainers will not battle you after you beat the gym leader. So they are a source of experience and money that you can't get back after beating the gym leader. I highly recommend you just fight all of them, because it doesn't do you any harm. That was Poison Powder Perish used, though. And even though technically we're at a disadvantage, I don't believe they have any grass-type attacks. You have what, 2 pairs? Oh, you have 1, Josh. Now, talking about the Bug-type gym in relation to Bayleaf. Bayleaf has a disadvantage, unfortunately. It is very weak to Bug, especially weak to the Gym Leader's Ace Pokemon. But unfortunately, you can, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, you can capture other Pokemon, and Bayleaf is not. The terrible Pokemon you would think, Bayleaf can take out 2 Pokemon on the Gym Leader's team, which we will see here shortly. I want to use Dunsparce a bit more, though. Get Dunsparce up to level 16, because Dunsparce is going to be our ace for this gym. We're going to have a power build-up contest you will quickly soon see when we talk about the Gym Leader strategy. But come on now, take out the Caterpie. It's like a worm versus a snake. The early bird rages the worm, or in this case, the Pokemon. And you got Weedle. We've seen plenty of these in our time through Kanto. Weedle's over here in the level 20s and stuff. And we get poisoned again. Get poisoned twice in this gym. Poison powder and poison sting. But at least we won't have to worry about it for too long. Alright, we got Dunsparce up to 16. And now this guy. This is really the big guy you want to take on here in the gym. This person has 3 Pokemon. And they're all actually good in terms of experience. And I think you get some decent money from this person too. He's got 3 Pokemon. Benny from Ghost Lopez. Goes over the Weedle. Okay, not bad. Level 7. Could have a Kakuna. But I mean, we're not going to split hairs here. Take it out. And guess what's next? Kakuna. Yeah. He has a level 9 Kakuna. Properly leveled at that. 1 level away from evolving. Gonna take it out as well. Alright. Kakuna is down and he has 1 last Pokemon. You guess what it is? Believe it or not, it's Beedrill. Yeah, he actually evolved his Pokemon. Level 12 Beedrill. So this is a good Pokemon. It's probably the first fully evolved Pokemon you'll fight this series. So it's not bad though, it's the early game, so it can be good. You want to attack it defensively. Just like Mega Beedrill, it doesn't have very much physical defense. But we'll see here though, Sandshrew will take out the whole line of the Weedles. The Weedle family. Boom. And Sandshrew is 408 experience. Get up to level 16 and halfway to 17. Just evolving isn't enough. I mean, I'd say we only have 1 evolution so far. But alright, it is time to go back and heal, and then we'll talk to Bugsy himself. Alright, we are all healed up. Dunsparce has a berry, and Dunsparce will be our lead Pokemon here. Just double check everything. Everyone's level 16, Bayleaf is level 17. We got our Flash user, which is about to become a Flash and something else user, if you know what I mean. But I guess it's time to take on Bugsy. Let's do it. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Sounds like Bugsy's got bug Pokemon on the brain. Azalea Town Gym Leader Bugsy has 3 Pokemon, and he starts off with, yeah, Metapod, level 14, Bug type, with the moves Tackle, String Shot, and Harden. Bayleaf can take on this Pokemon pretty easily, actually. It only has Tackle. If you picked up a Ghastly, Metapod can't touch it, so it's a free win. We would like to use Rage, though. We're going to hopefully use Metapod and his second Pokemon in order to build up our Rages. All they can do is Tackle and it's not even Stab. Plus, I'm pretty positive, base stat-wise, Metapod has lower attack than Caterpie, so it added 2 damage. We do have a berry attached just in case. They use Tackle again, so we've been boosted up twice now. And we're going to use this. Yeah, also, Geodude. Just like how Stronger was good against Faulkner, Geodude is great in this matchup as well. It's a rock type, so it's good against the bug type. But yeah, next up though is Kakuna, level 14, bug and poison type, with the moves Poison Sting, String Shot, and Harden. If you happen to have a steel type, which is impossible, Kakuna can't do anything to you. Right? It can poison you, but despite that, Poison Sting's a 15 base power move. Stab makes it 22.5. Super Effective makes it 45. So Bayleaf can effectively handle a Kakuna as well. Bayleaf can handle 2 out of 3 of these Pokemon. You can use Razor Leaf or you can use Tackle. But Rage will take care of Dunsparce as well. But last up though is his Pokemon Ace, Scyther. Level 16, Bug and Flying type, with the moves Fury Cutter, Quick Attack, and Leer. Yeah, you heard that right, Bug and Flying type. 2 gyms in a row, the Ace is flying. How strange. And also, once again, no Johto Pokemon. We're going to continue using Rage. I didn't use Fury Cutter. That is almost like Rage. It starts at 10 base power, and every time it lands, it does double the damage. It goes from 10 to 20 to 40 to 80 to 160, and that's the cap. 160 base power move. If it misses or you use another move, it resets. So it's not that good. And Dunsparce sweeps the gym. Absolutely incredible. Rage tactics, I tell you. There we go. Scyther being Bug and Flying though makes it 4 times weak to Geodude's Rock Throw. So that's why Geodude is so good. Even Onix should have Rock Throw at this point. You have great options for Flying types and Rock types. Even a Fire type option if you want to try to capture a Pokemon that has Roll. Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. And we get 1600 for winning. Send some mom. With the Hive badge. As a guy that hates anything bee related, but somehow loves Beedrill, the Hive badge would make me squirm. Pokemon up to level 30 will be even traded ones, and Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle as well. Yeah, I want to have this. This is TM49. This is the Fury Cutter attack that he taught us. Looking at our team, I know a Pokemon that can get it. I mean, it's not that good, and it won't be kept for the long term. But what am I doing there? Fury Cutter. Sandshrew can learn it. Bayleaf can too, but Sandshrew, do I really need Fury Cutter on you? I mean, your moveset, I'm looking at your possible final moveset. Don't think we really need to. I'll hold off on it for now. Like I said, it's not that good a move. And later gens, they buffed it to start out at 20 power. And then they buffed it again in Gen 6 to start out at 40. To where you only need to hit 3 times to get it to max out at 160. So, I mean, it's decent in later gens. After our Astral Surface and Fury Cutter. But, I don't know if we're going to use it or not. So heal up, and we're going to do one more thing before we leave. Alright, with that being done, we're pretty much set to leave the town. So, perpendicular there, or perpendicular is the right word. Matching up with that tree and that fence post will trigger something. Do it after you heal up your Pokemon, and do it when you know you're ready for a tough battle. It's Paul. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat him? Ha! Crit Lion. You're not joking? Let's see how good you are. Paul wants to battle. He's got 3 Pokemon, starting off with Ghastly, Ghost and Poison type, level 12. Kind of like with the Ruby set, not Ruby, kind of like the Red, Blue, and Yellow one. I'll leave his moveset's a mystery. He's the rival, he's supposed to be that kind of guy. Good luck. Yeah, our Sandshrew can't touch him, unfortunately. And our only other move is Dunsparce's Mud Slap. We can use Bayleaf's Razor Leaf, but it is resisted, so kinda tricky. But we will lower the accuracy, and they both have hit the Hypnosis. Alright, I don't think they can do much to us though. I think they might only have ghost type attacks. And they have spite. We might want to reset this so we don't lose all our mud slaps. Can we wake up real quick? No, they're gonna spite again. Reduce it by 2. I'm gonna switch. We don't want to run out of our mud slaps. Ugh. This is actually a very rough situation. Actually, given the rest of the team that he has. We'll go Bayleaf. Because they were gonna absolutely destroy us with that. Let's go for, we can only really go for the Razor Leaf. We are Miracle Seed boosted. This is really our only other option. And thankfully they missed the Hypnosis. And we actually outspeed too. But there we go, Ghastly goes down. Spite, Hypnosis probably has lit. And next up is Zubat, another poison type, level 14. This time I would like to go ahead and get Dunsparce out there to try and get it woken up. Using Bite, that's a 60 power dark type attack. That's actually not half bad. And we're still asleep. It's not the guaranteed 1 to 3 turns. It can be up to probably 5 or so supersonic hits. You are using all of the status inflictions. Not to mention, if they do outspeed you, they can flinch you with Bite. So they can use what's it called? Flinch Fusion, I guess? The normal term is Parafusion. But we do land the Rage though. They haven't done much besides Bite. So this shouldn't do too much, unfortunately. Now the Rage is building. What I don't know is if we attack ourselves, we'll use the boosted Rage. Probably. Without luck. This won't KO though. Use another Bite. And Dunsparce is going to come on through once again. Use that Rage. Confuse no more. There we go. Not that much experience because it's being split, but his last Pokemon though is his ace, his starter Pokemon, the one that's good against yours, for Lava, Fire type, level 16. We would like to use Glare. They have Ember. They can cause a burn. We do land the Glare. There we go. And now we're using Mud Slap. We still have 3 left. And there they go, they're gonna miss. This is effectively a 3-on-3 battle, which is kinda cool. Fully paralyzed. We'll use 1 more Mud Slap, so now you're at -3 accuracy and you're paralyzed. And you know what? We'll bring out our ground type with no ground type moves. Kinda like Ash's Gliscor. Use Ember, this might hurt. It does hurt. Let's go for the Swift. Is it enough? No. But ironically enough, they missed their smoke screen or failed it. And we'll go for the Swift. And Sandshrew will help take out Quilava. And that is our rival. Obviously, if you chose a different starter, if you chose Cyndaquil, he will have Crocodile. And if you chose Totodile, he will have Bayleaf. I hate the weak. Pokemon trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I'm gonna be strong, I'll wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They're big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. There we go. And right through here is the Ilex Forest. But we'll be taking care of that next time. So thank you guys for watching. And next time on Pokemon Crystal, we'll take a look at the Ilex Forest and beyond. See you guys then.